I'm excited to share with you today how to build more confidence in your relationships. First, we have to establish, what does it really mean to build confidence in our relationships? Well, it's about the depth of connection that we're experiencing. The more we feel connected with someone, the more trust there is in the relationship, the more we feel naturally that we can be ourselves with our relationship, and that builds confidence. One of the main things that can do that for us is our ability to do three things. The first thing is when you imagine that you have this situation, you have a friend, and they start to talk to you about some issues that they're having at work. The first thing that we want to do is to slow down our rhythm. Oftentimes we are so busy in our mind and we are spinning and we may be talking fast, or we may be interacting in a way that's not conducive to making a connection. So the first thing to do is to slow down our rhythm. And the way we do that is by starting to take a slow, deep breath as you're listening to your friend. And you bring yourself into that rhythm, into a connection mode, which is more related to our ability to connect emotionally. The second thing that we want to do is ask for enough details. So we want to know what the specifics. So when the person says, well, yeah, I have challenges at work. Well, what kind of challenges do you have? Until we have enough data, we have enough information that's specific. For example, the friend might end up telling us, well, there's this coworker and I feel like he's not doing his fair share of the work and I have to pick up the slack. So now that we have this information, we can do the third thing, which is the pivotal thing that creates this depth of connection, that creates the bond, is to actually pause on the subject itself. So most of us have a tendency to want to give advice or want to focus on fixing the problem or find a solution to it. Instead, what we want to do here is to focus on asking our friend, what is it like at work? What's happening to you when you're going through that experience? So the focus goes on being interested in what is this challenge for you feel like in your body. And the person might then start telling them that they're frustrated, they might be angry. And the ability to stay on that emotion, to stay with them and say, and so what happens to you when you feel frustrated like that? And just that ability to be present and recognize that we all have emotions in times of struggle or challenges that we may face. And being present, being witness is one of the most powerful things we can do. And oftentimes what we'll see is that the person even knows how to solve their own problem. We don't need to help them necessarily come up with a solution. Attuning with them, though, makes all the difference. We feel closer to them, they feel closer to us, and now we've built a strong connection, and our ability to trust in this relationship has deepened.